What's up, Internet? How's everyone doing today? I am in better mood myself. Still a little upset. It's very, very upsetting for me. Very, very upsetting. Very, 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 very upsetting. What can I say? It's very upsetting. I mean, I'll get over it, but I don't like it. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. You see this guy still here? You see this? He's still here. He shouldn't be here anymore. There should be a new monster there. It should be a different monster now. But either way, I hope you've got your. I think I forgot to do this yesterday. I hope you have your reclaimed rust paints. A little weak. I hope you have your. Ooh, I hope you've got your virtual headset. All right, maybe you can listen to me in the background talk all sorts of nonsense. Um, I hope you've got your chosen uh, art implement and you're ready to join me. Make some art today. Um, I think I'm actually close to done. Uh, I don't know. I mean, it's still a long way. Still a lot to go. Um, I don't know um, how much more I actually need to do. Um, I don't know how much is actually left. I'm not. There's like little elements here and there I'm not happy with. I kind of dig the fire. Um, I'm not that happy with the water. The beach is so like hidden. I don't really care that much about it. Um, I don't have to put shadows because of the water effects, so that's nice. But there's a bunch of stuff I got to do. Right, there's a bunch of stuff still to do. And I've got to like go in and render just the little tiny details on all my secondary figures and stuff. Um, so let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully you're ready to do some of it with me. And I thought it was going to turn out really like boring, but I think I'm actually happy with my composition, and well, I mean it's just it's good. It's good. There was such a brutal, ugly phase. I just didn't want to go away. But it's looking okay now. It still looks pretty good, just like that, huh? That water needs to be better though. All right, let's do better at this though, because this was honestly um just kind of whatever. It was real whatever. I just kind of Kind of did whatever. Yeah, I mean that's why it's whatever. But this isn't covered up properly. So let's. But let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know what you're currently working on. I've made an effort to make friends here, and it's you know, after a couple of years of streaming, it's finally starting to happen. Um, I like it. It's like I like it, and I like what you guys are doing. It's cool to see what you guys are up to. What what kind of art you guys are doing? And maybe I don't say it enough, but you guys can definitely, if you think I can help you out, I'm happy to answer your art questions as best as I can. I think I'm actually kind of decent at it, helping people out a little bit. Um, just let me know when. Um, I thought because of the time that we weren't going to play today, but um, like I don't care. Uh, what time did you? Was it just you? Was it everybody? Like, what time do you want to get together? Did you see it all? Did you see it? Let me show you real quick because I got all the layers turned off. All right, check it out. This is this is just stuff that I'm working on in the background. All right, you gotta see you gotta see me add all the stuff. Oh, okay. So check it out as it starts to. I'm actually pretty close to done. Like I said, I just need to clean it up. Need to clean it up and add some effects. Not that guy. That guy's canceled. Not that guy either. There we go. Boom. What do you think? Because I just started, so I was actually gonna go like all night, but uh, I can cut it short. When did you guys want to start? We'll see. I think what I was looking at was maybe doing as a display. Um, I don't know. I once I'm done, I got to look up my options to see what I can actually do it as. All right, let me know. Let's see. This thing's moving around. It's like doing a bunch of stuff. Cool. You can have it in your room next to trunks. That's what you need to do. Put trunks where he's visible when we stream. Might be the shortest session I do. If the boys want to play some games, then we'll play some games. I wish they'd called me a little earlier because I didn't think they were. But screw it. Screw it. I want to play some games too, man. Um, I'm like kind of a little drained. A little drained going through the motions here. It's cool that I can just keep working even if I am drained. Uh, um, there's got to be something I can do to this. Something about it looks. Mm, something about it looks a little strange. Maybe have like corruption, like the water being poisoned. Um, I want to have like the water being poisoned around them. Although it does look better. I don't want to do so much work that don't want to do a bunch of work I don't have to. Actually, I don't need you at all. Yeah, we're done with you. Maybe you can come way down, stop getting in my way. Yeah, I can't even see that other stuff I did. That does look more convincing over at the tail. I think I'm kind of happy with that. I think here I'm not that convinced. There should be a bigger splash here. Yeah, there should be a bigger splash right here. And something like that. And there should be, you know what? Let's take that out. Let's take that out. We could just do it there. We could also do it. Wait, that's not going to work there, is it? Wait, will it? Maybe it will. And this way I can do it just back here. It feels like it needs to be making a bigger splash around here as well. What if I go like this? No. If I go like this? That's kind of better, huh? Um, I think it tells me I need to blur this more. Oh well. Uh, is that too white? Is that what it is? I think it might be too white. Not sure. But there might not be enough, like, telling what's going on around his belly. That might be messing it up. Right. Yeah, I think he's not having a big enough effect on what's going on around him immediately. Whoops. All right, because he should be having a bigger effect on the water because he's so massive. I think that will. Don't know how much of this was going to show through, but then let's pick like um a very dark teal and see if we can't muck up this ocean. Like make it look kind of nasty. Let's do it like so. Let's see if we can't do something about this. Because we want it to be. Oh, our Dagron's. Yeah, he's been corrupted and he's evil. And that's actually why he causes people who gaze upon him to go insane. Uh, But let's see if we can do something about that. All right, let's try this. Okay, I don't hate it. I think I'm going to make the shape less. Less uniform. Doesn't look that bad. (9:30) your time. So that's like 40 minutes. Yeah, cool. Sounds fine. Groovy. I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's see. Gotta be something I can do to this. Let's go with this. Um, this, this, that, this. Something like that. A little bit like that. There we go. That's more interesting. Let's go to this. This. Do a little bit of that, like so. Okay. How about? Oh, it was black already. We don't need more black. Uh, we do need to morph it a little bit more though. Mm, too much. A little bit much. That's much better. Not too bad. A little more subtle, maybe. Right, let's follow this wave pattern actually. Might be a little too strong. Let's turn it down a bit. Yeah, that's much better. Let's see if we can. Nope. What if I go like this? No. A little better. Okay. I'm actually okay with that. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, not that one. Let's see. Ah, you know that you can't see any of it. You can't even see any of it. I guess it doesn't matter. We still want to make sure our ocean looks good, right? Um, And the water there was bothering me a bit. So parts of it look kind of cool, but it looks really digital art in a way that bothers me. So let's go. Actually, this guy. Let's work with this guy. This isn't looking good. This is looking garbage. It's too small. Maybe it's too small. Yeah. Close. Okay. A bit much. Little exaggerated. Let's tone it down a bit. Oh no. Oh man. I gotta erase all that. I gotta erase all that. I just in case I mess up. I accidentally did that on the same layers and it didn't look bad. I could have left it. But I don't want to do that because it in case I wanted to move around or do anything to it, like then I can't, like I wanted to do it in a different layer. This doesn't look as good. Like I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing a different effect to this. which I might because I'm not like a super happy about it. Uh, really, it's just the best I can do at the moment. Nope, that ain't right. Okay, that's a lot better. I doubt we can see anything here, but just in case, we'll put a couple of lines there. That's not great. That's not great at all. Oh, yeah. We'd have to do it under here. Let's see, what paint layer is this? When you stay in this paint layer. Just in case we can see anything there. Let's see if any of that helps. Oh, we don't need that one. Yeah, I'm kind of working on stuff you can't see, but um, screw it. Let's go through and clean up all our edges in Fang. I know this is a massive undertaking. For some reason, these beard hairs look fine. Looks like that leads a little fixed there. I don't know what happened. Oh, did I use an off-white for this? I might have. But anyway, this should be close enough. I actually don't know how they attach that beard. This one doesn't have one. This one does. It's like It's tucked into the armor. Huh? It's like on the another backing. I probably attached mine wrong. Uh, but you know what? I don't care. Just gonna say they glued it on. We're not gonna do anything to that. We're not gonna clean up those edges. For some reason, they look crisp. I don't understand how. And shadows look good. So let's move on. Left shoulder pad metal bits. Yeah, these metal bits actually need a little bit of cleaning. So let's do it. And see, about 2.5 pixels is good. I don't like this edge so much. Some of these edges that look a little dirty. We don't want pixel edges. We want a nice blend. Oh, the in between pixels. That's what your camera does. Your digital camera does that automatically. Digital art, not so much. At least not this program. Have a lot of time left. And see, I know I did some of these edges. Don't like how that looks. So let's just blur it. Let's just blur it. Looks like there was a little gap there that I filled in with some black. And it doesn't look super great. So let's just. I thought I already hit this, but some of this looks extra pixely, so. We're also going to add just a few highlights here and there to really make parts of it pop, really draw attention to his sword and his nose and so on. Wherever that light source might actually hit. But we're going to get rid of all these damn pixels. We're going to blur them all until they look more like a painting and less like digital art. And we're going to blur these little parts like that I don't know what they are. Little artifacts of my imperfect process. These damn pauldrons, not pauldrons. I forgot what they're called already. Shido, maybe? I don't know. That's not Shido. That's I can't. I I looked at it. I saw it the other day in a video and I already forgot. I can remember Teko and Kusasuri and Nempo, but I didn't. Unfortunately, didn't remember the rest of the armor. Um, I'm gonna go through. Pixels are bad. Okay. Yeah, these ugly pixels. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Little imperfections. We'll just blur them away. Anywhere. Anywhere I see pixels. We've got quite a bit of this to do. Did I just do this one? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I see parts I don't like, so. I mean, honestly, I'm doing a little bit too much right now. But I feel like, I've already gone so far, way, way farther than I should have. It's like my friend used to say, you've already wet your bed, you might as well sleep in it. Yeah. Ah, what can I say? Having those evil thoughts again that I can't share on the air. I need to I need to move to a website where I can just say whatever the hell I want. Be myself, curse. Right now, the only place that that's going to be possible is going to be my subscribe star. Um, which I hope you guys consider joining if you join. Um, I should start making more content for it soon. There's a little bit up now. It's already a value. It's only $1 to join, and you get a few coloring pages, just a couple. Well, two and a half, sort of. Two for sure, but one of them's kind of the same. It's like if you want it lined or if you want it inked. So if you want to work over some my inks, or if you want, there's one if you want to ink your own. Um, or you don't, or you want a more traditional coloring book style, right? That's not bad for $1, guys. Honestly. Um, and there'll be more stuff up soon. Uh, Hopefully very soon when I finish this. And I'm thinking of doing like discounts for my subscribe stars to my merch shop, right? I think that makes sense. That's how you capitalist, right? See how I'm doing in time. Not a lot left. I want to get at least this not pauldron done, whatever this thing is called again. I didn't do this right the first time because I didn't know what I was doing. Now I got a sense of it. And I know I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I know what I like. And sometimes that's more important. Not always, but sometimes. In this case, I think so. I think it's the right call. I certainly didn't put enough of me into it. I leaned pretty hard into just uh, just realism, just plain old. Um, you know, I don't really regret that because I needed to figure out what I could actually do. I think my next thing that I do on here will be far more expressionalist. It'll be a lot looser. I'm thinking of trying my hand at a speed paint. I definitely don't want to do anything of this magnitude again for a while. Honestly, like from what I've seen, this is like the kind of thing you should be getting paid thousands of dollars for. Like, um, I mean, obviously, not even like trying to brag or anything. I've literally put nearly uh 300 hours on it. I'm not sure if I've exceeded that yet. So even if I was working at a reasonable hourly rate for artists of my caliber, that I mean, it shouldn't be a question of whether or not I should be getting thousands of dollars for work like this. Um, but I'm going to try my hand at speed paint, see if I can, you know, because obviously I couldn't. I mean, I don't feel like I'm at the point where I could actually charge um, as much as I'm actually worth. Not because I'm not a good enough artist, but because um, people shouldn't have to pay for me to learn a new medium, right? That should be. I feel like that should be part of my training on my own time, which this was. And now I have like a workflow. Um, now that I have a workflow, a process of some sort, and I'm not wasting a bunch of time figuring stuff out. I think that's now I could confidently charge for something that I'm making digital, trying to take my time into account. Although, um, like I'm still not super great at uh, figuring out how much time I'm actually gonna spend doing any given thing. I don't have that kind of experience yet. You know, it took me a long time to get it when I was tattooing too. Like it's weird because you have to. It's not just size; it's details you have to take into account, and that's what happened here. There's a massive amount of details, absolutely massive amount of details. As you can see, every one of these strings I did individually. Every single one of these holes for these threads I did individually. I did them all by hand because I didn't like the way they were looking any other way. Now I know I could create a brush and save myself some time. Now, um, then, you know, it's like I said, it wouldn't be fair of me to charge somebody for me to figure out that I'm dumb. Although you know, you get what you pay for. Like, um, I would I wouldn't have charged. What I'm saying is, you should have bought me when you had the chance, and I was naive and didn't know what I was doing, and you would have ended up with a masterpiece and for a really cheap price. Now you're screwed. Now you got to pay what I'm worth. Um, maybe you need me for a video game cover. I did it was called Lovecraft's Cat, but the name changed, I think, to, if you look it up as Lovecraft's Cat, it still comes up, but it's got a different name now. Something about a cat. But I did a little bit of work there. If you want to go check that game out, I think you can get it on sale on Steam for like $3. Um, I bought it. I haven't played it myself yet. Maybe I'll give it a spin after I'm done with this. But it's a lot more cartoonish than this. You know, it only took me like 3 hours to do that. So, you know, there are other things I can do which are much faster. I know I already did that. Yeah, I already did these, but there's little parts. There's little parts here that I'm just gonna blur out. Just gonna blur them. Blur, blur, blur. Give them a blurry. Blur, blur. Some of it looks pixely still. Okay with all of that. Okay with that. That looks a little off. Let's blur that. I want it all to look nice and clean. All right. I think that might be all that I have time for. Today. So I'm off to play some games. So a nice short one today, guys. But um, no, I'm not stressed out about it anymore because it's going well. We're gonna get there. We'll be there soon enough. Soon enough. I've definitely learned a lesson in patience. Um, what even is this? Oh, that's what it is. Um, but hopefully you guys will consider checking out my subscribe star and maybe looking at my merch link. And if anything, maybe hit the like or subscribe buttons and all. Maybe share this with somebody who needs some art tips. You think might be able to benefit from. Oh, that's why it's not happening. Somebody might benefit from uh, speaking to me for a while. Actually, it doesn't look that bad because of the texture, but I'd rather have it blurred anyway. Um, so if you decide to do none of that, that's okay. I still love you, but there is one thing you have to do for me no matter what, and that's to remember to stay metal.